I've made a bit of a canopy now for the top of the shelter, making a bit of a porch. The rain will drip off about 1.5 feet away from the bed, even though I've got the sheet underneath the drop to make it more comfortable. Just going to trim off now. The heat now from the fire, reflector behind it if you want to, will come in, turn around in the shelter. Because of the apex, the shelter coming down, the heat will come in. Instead of coming straight out and up the roof, it'll turn down back on itself, meeting the heat off the fire. There'll be rotation, a heat rotation. Now the shelter is made, I can come back here any time I like. Spend the night here. I have a base to work from, travel out, look around the area, explore, track in, whatever I want to do. Come back in the night, light the fire, I have a base ready made. It's been a lovely day. It's going to be a nice evening. It's not very cold. So I'll sleep on the bed, leave the shelter open, just use the heat of the fire to keep me warm throughout the night. But if it was cold or in the winter, I wouldn't use the fire to shelter. What I would do is take the hot stones from around the fire, put them underneath the sack bed, also put your kindling, some tinder under there, some firewood if it's damp. It'll be stored dry in the morning, dry as a bone. Help you to light the fire. Without a shadow of a doubt, to build something like this, you need one of these. You haven't got to make it yourself. You can bring a bow saw with you, or a buck saw, but you need a saw. Just using an axe, or a machete, or a large chopping knife would take you a lot longer. It won't be long now, the light is going to start fading. So now I've got to go into the evening routine. Get enough firewood here, pile a lot of firewood in the shelter, make myself comfortable, get my food ready, get everything ready for when it's dark. There's only 2 times a day that are important in the woods. That's daytime and nighttime. If you're not ready for nighttime and get caught out, it'll make life very hard for you. Always be ready for it. Like I've said before, you don't need hundreds of pounds worth of equipment to do something like this. So all you need is a few basic items. An axe, a knife, some paracord, a couple of sacks and a few cable ties. That's basically all I've used. And I've built myself a really nice shelter with a seat and a bed, which I don't have to sit on the ground. There are other things that you can do to make yourself more comfortable. Perhaps later on in a few more videos I'll get around to showing you them. I'm not going to lie to you and say it was easy. It's been a hard, long day. But I've enjoyed every single minute of it. And at the end of the day, what you see, what you've made, what you achieved, makes you want to come out and do it again, and again, and again, and again.